why does school even exist? Like, bro, we have homework already.
Exactly.
It's like the third week of school.
And now we have a test on Friday. Do they know what Fun Friday is?
Like, bro, and I have to clean on Friday. I'm so lucky that I have my friend's birthday on Sunday.
Tankers, I'm not going to school tomorrow.
Nah, but bro, why does school even exist though? Seriously, like who invented homework? If they I want to just go up to them and just bop them in the head with this umbrella.
Pop it. Rip it. Rip the homework.
Nah, I am not.
I got bored and I started to play bop it.
And then when you don't want to do your homework and waste your time, they're gonna be like, we're gonna like tell your parents. And then if you say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna do it on the bus. And then if they catch you, they're gonna be like, you shouldn't be doing homework on the bus. So,
we're gonna call you parents, sweetie.
Yeah.
Bro, why would parents even care?
Exactly.
At least they're doing their homework in the
Exactly.
first place.
Exactly.
And like, bro, what do you mean no chewing gum? Gum helps me focus.
Exactly. And they be always chewing gum. They be like, no chewing gum in class. Throw it out now.
And then they always be blowing bubbles.
Exactly.
And then also, the teachers be always eating right in front of us. And then the moment we get something out to eat in class, they're like, no eating in class. Principal's office now.
And bro, what do you mean I can't bring my lunch up? The lunch was actually good.
Exactly.
And I didn't even have time to finish it because the lunch is like 5 minutes.
Exactly. And then
Mine's
they
like
always
2
be having
minutes.
phones. And then when they see people on the phones, they be like, no phones in class. And then they start texting somebody. And then they be like, no phones in class again. Put your phone away. And then they just call somebody like, oh, hi, bestie. What are you going to do this weekend?
Like, bro, shut up.
Like, bro, Sabayu.
And have you noticed whenever the teachers are talking about you, they just stare at you. They're like, I know why this kid is such a bad kid. Looks at you. And then when they get closer, they start talking louder. Like, I know why this kid is so bad. You're a fellow teacher.
Right.
Yeah. So the whole earth can know that you're literally like, apparently you're the baddest kid in school.
And then also, when the teacher walks around, she be targeting one person. That one person has to be someone. So she sees that person, she walks by, sees what they're doing wrong.
And they're always like, so class, I know you're getting like every question wrong. Yeah, but just ask me for help and I can explain some steps. And then when you ask them for help, they're like, oh, I can't give you the answer.
And when they be saying that, they're just staring at you in front of the entire class. Like, I know you're getting all the answers wrong, staring into your soul.
Real. Like, bro, what do you... I'm going to show you all a question on my homework. And I have to return it by tomorrow.
Wait, you should show them that question that you have to do, show your work with that one thing.
Real.
Now you should show them that. And then when you say, you know what, I'm just going to say I counted. They'd be like, huh? Unacceptable. Show your reason. No.
Study guide. Nah, more like hell guide.
Nah. I'm about to show you the most stupidest thing in the entire universe of homework. Now, they said, show your work for this, and if you don't, you're gonna face a consequence.
Like what? What do you mean?
And this, bro, when you just said, you know what, I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're gonna be like, you can't just say you counted. You gotta show how you did it.
And bro, really? A study guide?
That's not a study guide, that's a torture guide.
Exactly. For homework on Friday?
It might be a study guide of how to torture children.
Nah, I swear, teachers be listening to how to torture kids in their AirPods.
Are they like Mr. Crump or something?
I don't know.
Like, bro, what do you mean Aaron says more information is needed to find the volume of the prism? Explain why Aaron is mistaken.
Aaron's a Sabayu.
No, but Aaron is actually correct.
Exactly.
Like, bro, we do need more information to find the volume of the prism.
If it's fiction, how is this going to help us in life if it's fiction? It's fiction. It's not going to help us in life.
And like, bro, really? How is this gonna help me become a band and a store?
Exactly. And how is this going to help me become a movie maker and a song singer? How?
How's any gonna homework except for like science gonna make me a researcher?
Real.
Like
The
a
only
scientist.
classes I should actually have is writing and reading. That's the only two classes I should have because that's the only thing that'll help me be a movie maker. But nah, they be like, you know what? I think what's gonna help Stephanie be a movie maker is science and math.
Real. Also, I'm gonna pull out my astro drawing that I did in the school, and people tried to take it.
Nah, don't you hate it when your teacher
Like,
be like,
bro, why are you trying to take this?
don't you hate it when your teacher should be like, no drawing in class?
Like, bro, drawing can help me focus too.
And then the moment they pull up a paper, they just be doodling in their notebooks.
Exactly. They act like they be writing, but in reality, they're just doodling on their notebooks. And then it said, you should be doodling on your whiteboard. So, erase that. Yeah. Like, bro, they could not, they probably can't be even teaching a lesson, and they're like, no, drawing on your whiteboards. No. Like, girl, you're not even teaching a lesson right now.
And the teachers be like, oh, you can't draw this, you can't draw this. The teacher draws it.
Like, what? And then they say, you know, you can't draw this prism to help you figure it out. You have to figure it out by looking at the picture on the board.
Meanwhile, there is no picture. It's just a blank gray screen with numbers and words.
Exactly. And then they're like, oh, you have to figure out the prism and how it looks, even though there's no prism right there. Yeah.
They're like,
Now we're showing our class.
like, bro, teachers are so annoying.
Exactly. And then when they always see like a person from the office and you're just talking and you're done talking and they come up to your face and like let him see you talk while they're spitting in your face and you're like, can you please leave me alone? But you can't say that. And if you do say that, they're like, you can't be disrespectful towards teachers. We're the adults here. You're just a child. Like, bro. And they always say, oh, listen to your teachers. Okay, so if a teacher says, you should you should get detention right now. So we're gonna do it. So if a teacher says, let's get detention, we're gonna do it.
Bro, teachers try to be like autocorrect, bro. Like the moment you say something, but you say it on purpose, the teacher's like, do you mean like something else? And I'm like, bro, I do not speak like that.
Like, bro, when I say Elsie has a stick, I do not mean astigmatism.
And maybe like, oh, you can't get your snack from your locker. Bro, you're not even teaching a lesson, bro. What do you mean you can't get your snack from your locker?
And the moment I have my homework folder in my locker and I ask my teacher to get it, my teacher says, no, you don't need it right now, even though it's required for the lesson.
Exactly.
Like, God damn, son.
They're like,
you let me go to my locker. That's the freaking combination to get my freaking folder, man.
they're legit. Like, oh my gosh, just put it in your agenda. What if we forgot our agenda in our locker too?
And I hate the teachers at lunch because they be staring directly at you and they're like, nah, let's not call your table. I mean, you're perfectly quiet. And then another teacher comes and they're like, you guys should be talking. And meanwhile, you're just sitting there, being quiet, holding up the peace sign. And then they're like, you should be, you know what? I'm done. Go get your lunch. I'm done. Like,
And then they're like, no running, no running, no running. Like, I'm hungry.
exactly in the food.
Over like 20 kids in my lunchroom got in trouble for no reason yesterday. 20 kids. I bet today it's gonna be like 50.
And they're always like, you guys, you should have a volume level of 0. Like, bro, what are we, TVs? Like, bro, what do they have a simple remote button where they're like off, up, down, pause, voice on, off. Like, bro, we're not TVs.
For real. And like, bro, what do you mean? A whole nother table that was talking got their lunch before us.
Exactly. These tables could be like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. And then we would be like, and then they stare directly at us like, and then they're like, huh, no, let's not call their table. Let's go skip to the next talkity table. La 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 la.
And bro, what is silent lunch on a half day? What do you mean silent lunch on a half day? Like, bro, silent lunch is our only recess.
Exactly. And they're like, you guys shouldn't be talking. This is what you get for talking in the halls. Like, bro. Not even like, I see it like the whole entire school is talking, but bro, there are like 2 people talking. Not even. Seriously. And they're like, this is what you get for talking in the halls. Like, bro. Come on. It's so stupid.
And then my teacher says that my home ec class is a quote-unquote a team. So the moment when one person talks, we all get in trouble.
No,
For real.
no. Why do the teachers always be like, they never want to be bold? They're like, oh, yeah, when a teacher closes the door because their class is loud, your teacher just screams at you, you shouldn't be touching the door. That teacher closed their door because you were talking. Meanwhile, you're like this.
Goodbye.
Exactly. And then they're like, hey, you shouldn't be talking in class. That's why they freaking closed their door. Like, bro, what?
Exactly, bro.
I swear my homeroom teacher got something against like my other one. I swear my homeroom teacher, Miss Kitty, has something against other children that are not her homeroom kids.
And you don't even have to follow along. They're reading it to you. You don't have to follow along. And besides, my teacher doesn't even let anybody do that unless you're doing reading groups. So you're just reading it to us. We don't have to follow along. And then she comes to me and be like, excuse me, Stephanie, are you reading along like these other kids? And are you annotating? You have to annotate at least like 5 sentences. You have to annotate it. Like, whoa, what do you mean? I don't have to follow along, first of all, because you're reading it to me and you never let anybody ever do the reading. Second of all, it's fiction. How is this going to help me in life? Third of all, what's annotating going to do? What's annotating going to do?
What is annotating gonna do? Cure cancer or some crap?
Like, bro, if it did that, I would annotate the whole entire text without hesitation.
Exactly, but they seriously act like they committed a federal crime when they touch the top of the door frame. They're like, oh, you can't be touching the top of the door frame. Like, that's bad. Like, bro, what do you mean? It's a door frame. It's not gonna freaking destroy the entire earth with a nuclear bomb if I touch the top of the door frame.
This is what they think. Touch the top, the earth. That's what they think that's gonna happen.
Exactly. They're like, you shouldn't be touching the top of the door frame.
Like, this is the half of the earth when we touch the top of the door frame. In the teacher's world,
while it's just like nothing happened.
Exactly, bro.
except for a tiny, like, flinch because we hit the ground a bit too hard.
Exactly. Like,
one time I got in trouble for jumping in gym class.
bro, it's gym class.
And then they literally
Why
said,
isn't self-defense allowed in school? Like, bro, this chick in 4th grade, she was freaking pushing me and shoving me. And, like, my dad told me, you know what? If somebody hits you, fight back. And then the moment I slapped her, she went to the ground. And I didn't even slap her with my full strength. But this girl exaggerated and went to the ground and fell to the ground. So then it was time to go to recess. So I just went out to recess. And then the teacher just comes and says, Stephanie, come here. why did you slap her? And I tell her, because she hit me. And she's like, unacceptable. Self-defense is not allowed in school. And then we go to Dr. B's office. And then she'd be like, Dr. B from Southwest, Dr. B sucks. She'd be like, you shouldn't be hitting people. You know what? You're getting a lunch detention. Like, whoa, what even is a lunch detention and a recess detention? And then the next time I hit somebody for hitting me, she's like, you know what, that's it. In-school suspension. Like, what?
That's called an ISS. I learned it from my brother.
Yeah, but seriously, like,
Listen, guys.
seriously, that's stupid.
So
Self-defense should be allowed.
when I was in like 4th grade, somebody snuck a freaking pocket knife in my bag, and I got in trouble.
First of all, I know you would never do that.
Exactly. Like,
And besides, I'm a freaking Boy Scout.
and you could be bringing a plastic straw, and then you could poke your eye out with that. And you can poke your eye out with that. Or when you bring a toy, or when you bring not a toy, but something tiny. They could be like, you could choke on that. How could we choke on that if we're not even eating it?
And like, bro, we're in 5th grade. What do you mean we can choke on that? We know what to do. And bro, when someone tries to steal our stuff, they do nothing. But when we try to grab it back, teachers rash out. Like, bro, what do you mean we can't get our stuff back? We're just gonna let the other person keep it forever?
Yo, why does kind of outside
Exactly.
going
And why? Now I have to use chapstick so not chapstick, lip balm, so my lips don't go dry, and I can't let my lips go dry as fast. So I just put it a little bit of it on, and I was listening to the teacher, and she was like, Stephanie, you should put that lip gloss back right now. You know what? Put it on my desk. Like, girl, it's my property. Why should I put it on your desk? It's my property. It's my property.
Also, we're gonna end this rant when we finish going to school. I'm not telling you the school name because you can find me.
And also, the reason
If y'all
I don't get this, but when teachers say, "Give me your phone" or something, and I say, "No, it's my phone," and then she says, "No, but it's my class. Did you pay for it?" Negative. You didn't pay for that class.
Exactly.
You
And
get.
I feel bad for y'all if you go to Southwest. I feel bad for y'all if you go to Southwest.
Stop mentioning the school name.
I'm not telling them the country. In Japan. I'm telling them it's in Japan.
Konnichiwa.
It's in Japan.
Oh,
Southwest
we're meant to be doing a rant.
it's in Japan, I swear. I pinky swear. It's in Japan, seriously.
I will. Yes.
And also, what's up with the bus schedules?
For real though. Like they said, oh, your bus is gonna arrive at 7:20. But bro, mine arrives. Like bro, it arrives at 8 o'clock for me.
And at the end of the day, they'd be like, no talking. Like, what? It's the end of the day. It's our free time. They'd be like, no. No talking. And no drawing on the whiteboard, even. No talking.
And like bro, when the teacher says, oh, you can just talk to your friends at recess, then the teacher says, why don't you play? And then going there, this guy is going down, he's fucking gone.
Guys, just to let you know, Dr. B sucks. She sucks. She's the worst principal I've ever had in my entire life.
Bro, why do they give me the most crappiest computer ever? My computer's done, dead. Right now, it's like gone. Like my computer could have like 1,000 kinds of disabilities, and my teacher wouldn't do anything about it. They would only say, "As only if it works." As long as if it works, it's not my problem.
The teacher never
And then 5 seconds later, it just breaks down, and now it's dead. And the teacher still doesn't do anything about it.
And the teacher never believes you because, like, bro, I just told her, this girl kicked me, so I kicked her back in self-defense. You know how you're supposed to use self-defense, right? And then she literally said, no. Knowing there's a camera right there on top of the staircase showing her kicking me, she was like, no, you can't hit her. So you get a recess detention. Like, bro, why are you inventing new detentions? That shouldn't even be a thing.
All right, we're at the place. I'm gonna
Bye,
let's end
y'all.
let's end this with a get out. Ready? 3, 2.